Hello! Was that too loud? Hello, Rough Edit.
Hi.
It's Monday, the best day for Rough Edit.
Why? Because you get to hang out with Michael and James.
Yes, everyone's favorite.
Some days we'll post videos individually, but some days we'll do them together. And today is one of those days.
Yes, this is a special day when magic strikes and you get 2 for the price of 1. Wow, you're so lucky.
It's Father's Week on Rough Edit, so we're all making videos under the category of fathers. And today, in honor of our fathers and fathers everywhere, we thought we would share what now, James?
Our favorite movie fathers, our top 3. So the way this is going to work is we're both going to say our number 3 at the same time, our number 2 at the same time, and our number 1 at the same time. And if they don't match up, we're going to have to debate and find out who stays in our official top 3 best dads list.
The ultimate showdown of the dads.
Daddown. That was not my best work. Number 3, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Frank
Daniel
from
Hiller
Hot
from
Rod.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh.
Tell me your case. First.
I said Frank from Hot Rod. Frank from Hot Rod is the guy. He demands respect from his sons in the form of physical violence.
That's
First
great.
of all, I love Hot Rod. I realize this guy is not the best parent, but through his methods, he molds Rod to follow his dreams indirectly, and he kind of forwards his career as a stuntman, if you think about it, through his demand for his son to beat him up all the time.
All right.
I'd like to hear yours.
Daniel Hiller from Mrs. Doubtfire. I think there is no clearer way to show your love for your children than dressing up like an old British nanny to see them. You can clearly tell that this father loves his kids if he's willing to humiliate himself in that way.
I mean, you've got a point, and they did spoof it on Arrested Development.
True.
So I mean, you've probably got a lot of clout there. But did your dad make his son fight him with Rhodesian fighting sticks?
You got me there.
I still think we should probably go with your dad, though, just for the sake of pleasing the masses. I don't think many people would agree with me.
It's Daniel Hiller.
Hooray!
All right. Number 2.
So let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Marlin
Howard
from Finding Nemo.
Jingle All the Way.
What? Let me tell you about Marlin, all right? He's a character who is flawed, but learns to overcome that flaw, which is super cool. He, in the beginning, is a little bit too controlling of his son. He's a little bit too fearful of things, but he learns to overcome that by facing every single one of his fears, like one right after the other, and traversing the whole entire ocean just for his son, which I think is pretty awesome.
I see where you're coming from, but here's the thing. Howard from Jingle All the Way does the same stuff. He's kind of a chump of a dad, if you will. He's always missing his son's karate practice. He's always late for every event his son's trying to put on because he's always working. He's always telling people they're his number 1 customer, right?
Sure.
So when he gets his opportunity to shine and buy his son a Turbo Man action figure, he will go against everything that he fears, such as radio talk show hosts and mail bombs. That's just
Okay.
2. That's just the tip of the iceberg. There's so many more. Mall Santas.
Yeah,
Those 2.
We've got anglerfish, okay? We've got whales.
All right, we'll call it a draw.
It's a draw.
Number 1.
Number 1.
3, 2, 1. Mufasa.
Antonio Ricci from The Bicycle Thief.
I have
Okay.
not seen The Bicycle Thief,
Hey man, it's all good.
although I have made a spoof of it.
Tell me about your reasoning though, because this is quite a famous movie father.
All right, Mufasa is the best because he knows that his son doesn't quite have what it takes to become king yet. And so he's doing everything he can to prepare him to take the throne while also just being a caring and loving father.
All right, Antonio Ricci from The Bicycle Thief. Antonio's whole motivation throughout this whole thing is like providing for his family, which is a very wonderful and fatherly thing to do. And it gets to the point where like he goes to rock bottom and then back up again, trying to like help his family out. which is great. So, what do you think? This is a tough matchup, but
You keep putting them on me, too.
you know what? I think I'm gonna give this one to Mufasa because you're totally right. He does have such a commanding
Yeah.
presence.
Also,
about
I
him.
think the people would hate us if we didn't pick Mufasa.
Mufasa it is.
Yeah. Cool.
Please don't hate us.
So we ended up with a top 4 of sorts. So let's recap. Number 3.
Daniel from Mrs. Doubtfire.
Number 2 was a tie between Marlin from Finding Nemo and Howard from Jingle All the Way.
Somehow it became a draw.
And number 1,
The one and only,
Mufasa.
the Lion King.
Remember who you are. That was my best James Earl Jones. Do we suck? Did we get them all wrong? Probably.
Are
Let
we
us
forgetting
know.
people?
Yeah, who did I forget? Was it George McFly? Probably not. I didn't forget him.
Also, keep an eye on this channel because everybody else in Rough Edit will be posting father-related content this week in celebration of Father's Day and fathers everywhere.
So if you're a fan of dads, just sit tight, get cozy, get a cup of coffee, and just keep tuned in for the rest of the week.
Hang in there, dad fans.
See you later.